Hi everyone, how are you? I know things are a little different. It's been a little while since I've been here. I mean, what, we were here on Friday. It's been like, what, a week and a half? It's been a long time, but hello everyone. Yeah, last week, for those of you that didn't know, I took last week off because it was my birthday week and I had family coming to visit. And I'll just say it was a wonderful time. It was a nice little vacation, but it was mostly nice to see family and hang out and do all kinds of things. It was a very good birthday, and now I'm 1 year older, 37, officially in my late 30s. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll survive. All right. Well, we have got loads of going on, but first things first. Today's stream. I don't know if you saw, but the intro scene. I made a little changes in the intro scene. Look at that. 2 weeks with Kerby. Now that'll go away, but honestly, I really like the galaxy thing. I think after Kerby, I might keep it. I don't know how you guys feel about the galaxy thing. Probably not, the music. We'll go back to our other music, but I love the whole galaxy thing. Anyway, so for 2 weeks of Kerby, it is hosted by our lovely Shannon, one of our mods here. Her link is in the description below. Wait. Should be in the description below. Her tag is in the description below. Click her tag and that'll take you to her channel. But also there's a link in the description below for the event. So the way that it's been working is it's not just like one big smushed in event. Everybody is doing the event, but we're doing it all our own separate channels. Now, I know a lot of times, at least lately, I've been doing like 1 or 2 parts to them, but here's the thing. What I am planning for this, it's gonna be epic. And I think I want to finish it out on stream. If it's a complete disaster, we may just conveniently forget that we even ever attempted this page. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all good. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Alien Worlds. I grabbed some color cube cards for our inspiration. So these are from box 1, but they are, I think you just use the numbers in the color and the online coloring catalog. Gosh, say that 10 times fast. And it's going to be these numbers. So 59, 38, 124, 47, and 30. But let's go ahead and say hi to everyone, and then we will talk a little bit more about what's been going on, what we're going to be using today, and all the good stuff. So if you're following along, grab your Alien Worlds, and we're going to be doing watercolor pencils and watercolors because that's like what I default to in Kerby's because it seems easiest to tackle it. But all right, let's do some of those. Hello, Namalu. Welcome. Dawn, hello. Let's see. Emily says, hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. Question of the day today is if you could visit any planet, real or imaginary, which planet would it be? Emily says, if I had to go to any planet, it would be Jupiter, but for now, I'm fine staying on Earth's surface. That works for me. I mean, I don't think we can actually breathe on Jupiter yet, but that's okay. Let's see. Trey says the planet that he'd visit would be Mars because I've seen Rocketman, Harlan Williams. Yes, that is hilarious. That one was Julie. If you haven't seen it yet, it's hilarious, comedic, very 1997. Let's see. Heather says, question of the day, if I had to choose, I would probably choose Neptune or Pluto. I know they don't consider Pluto a planet anymore, but I still do. You know what? I am right there with you, Heather. Pluto will always be a planet in my heart. And I just realized, and I didn't do this on purpose, I actually have these leggings that have like planets and stars in them, and I realized I'm wearing them today only because my favorite ones are in the wash, but it works out well. I'm wearing planet pants today. Caddy, hello. Kenny, hello. Diane says, I would love to see everything of this one. If you mean that galaxy, yes, that is gorgeous. I would love to see that too. Right, Kenny, it does feel like forever. All right, let's see. Hang on, let's fix this. We can have that music up just a little bit. Ambient, hello. Let's see. Kenny says, I would stay on Earth. That is okay. Hi, Connie. Feel the same, can't get online yet. Well, and I think for Kenny too, was just literally there's been no stream. We had the whole week off. Like, I don't recall, occasionally we'll cancel one, but yeah, two canceled in a row. Hi, Barbara. Let's see, Brooke says, oh, wait, it hopped down, hang on. I just missed a whole bunch. Let's see, currently coloring Gnome Sweet Gnome page by Teresa Goodridge, very nice. Let's see, let's scroll down. There's Connie. Let's see, visit Neptune. Very nice. Hi, Ev. How are you? I would visit a planet just like Earth, but clean and new. That works, Caddy. I like it. Marcy says Neptune because it's a beautiful blue. See, I love that. Everybody wants to go to Neptune. We'll have a Neptune party. Renee, hello. Let's see. Cece, good morning. Oh, and Dawn, hello. Let's see. Glad to be back after a week. I hope you had a good birthday time with your family. I did. It was very nice. Kind of recharge a little bit, but it felt weird not streaming. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, I woke up Wednesday morning and I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something, but I'm not. Let's see. Gonna do page 2 gnomes with the hydrangeas. Very nice. Hydrangeas were actually my wedding flower. Let's see. Megan, hello. Let's see if I miss anyone as I go down. I apologize. Danielle, hello. Love the galaxy, right? It's so fancy. Thanks everyone. Let's see. Yes, Connie, your little doodle fish pictures were so pretty. CC says, yes, keep it. I like it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like it. Sounds good, Shannon. Oh yeah, and she has a command. That's right. Exclamation point Lurky. That's Shannon's command. You should all follow Shannon if you're not following Shannon. Do it. Do it now. Let's see. Louise, did you get your car headliner done while your dad was with you? We did. I ended up not opting for the fancy fabric on the top. One, because when I went back to go get it, Joann's didn't have it anymore, and I didn't want to settle for one I didn't really like. And practically wise, I was thinking about it, and if what happened to the headliner before was that it fell down, I was thinking, the added weight of a heavier canvas fabric is not going to help that. So we went with the traditional brown, which my kids were undecided. One of them wanted the fancy and the other one really liked the brown, but you know, we just went with whatever was more practical, but we did get it done and it looks amazing and it's so nice. Let's see. Evelyn says Asgard before it was destroyed. Ah, yes. Asgard is no longer, if you've been following any of the Marvel movies, but Asgard would be cool. The little rainbow bridge thing would be amazing. Let's see. Carol, hello. Let's see. Jeanette, hello. Jeanette says Venus. All right, and then scrolling down, Dominique, hello. Right, Shen. I know, I've been having to do be like, blanket hello to everyone. Let's see, B, hello. Let's see, Audrey says, question day, Mars love the Martian Man, or not the Martian Man, the Martian with Matt Damon. There you go. Hi, Leah, welcome. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. I'm trying to do it quick. Blue, hello. Thank you. A planet with all the weather I want. Okay, that brings me to my planet. Those of you that are Star Trek fans will get this. It's referenced on DS9 and Next Generation, but Risa. The planet Risa is like a vacation planet that constantly has perfect weather. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. It's a vacation planet. That is where I would go. Let's see. It's also, yeah, it's fictional. It's not real. Although I don't know. It's the universe. Maybe there is a place with perfect weather. You never know. Let's see, Brooke. Let's see, I want to Saturn because I want to ice skate on the rings. Okay, that would be cool. That would be cool. Although I saw that movie, what was it, Interstellar? I think it was with Sandra Bullock. I can't remember, but it showed like space and the way that he filmed it. I saw it in theaters. I just decided then and there that I never actually want to go to space. I don't like the idea of nothing being underneath me. Oh, the Avatar world. Dominique, that's good. I forgot about that. Let's see, a freezing day, 1 degree Celsius. Oh my gosh, no, it's been in like the 70s and 80s here. Like, it is warm. Let's see, Mona. Oh, she is. She's so good. All right, let's see. I'm sure I missed a couple of Gia. Hello. Okay, yep, the resort planet, exactly. Okay, let's see. Oh, and was Natalie? Natalie, hello. All right, happy birthday tomorrow, Renee. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. So before we chit chat a little bit, because there's plenty to chat about during stream today, there's one other thing I want to show you. Okay, so if you all have been keeping up with the streams, I've mentioned it a few times, you know, next month coming up, Mermaid. I'm going to be working with a group that gets a bunch of illustrators together and streamers and everything, and we all do special pages. Anyway, I've illustrated a few. I'm not going to show them to you yet, but what I will show you is that there's usually giveaways during these streams. There's also going to be Shannon. I know we talked about before. We're doing giveaway today, right? You can insta me or put it in chat, whichever. I realized that I did not confirm that with you beforehand, but there should be a giveaway today. But for Mermaid, I'm going to be giving away some of the coloring pages when I do it. But I also made these custom stickers, and I figured out a way so that they're easy to peel back. Where are you gonna focus for me? Yeah. There's a little bit of an edge here, so it's really easy to peel them up. See, like that? Way easy. Anyway, This is a little preview of one of the pages that I did, but there's going to be some cool stickers for Mermaid. So that's something to look forward to. I thought about doing stickers for this Kerby event, but ooh, I moved the water. But I couldn't figure out how to do any Kerby ones without it being copyright. So, okay, cool. Sounds good. Right, the mermaid. And I did 2 pages this year, but there's lots to show you guys. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like bubbling now. Like I just want to sit here and just chat with you guys for an hour and a half. That's, but that wouldn't be very Kerby-esque. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna dive in and then we can chat while we color. But today's also gonna be a bit of a me tripping over my words. Today is also gonna be a bit of a learning stream because I have this idea. So I've done this page already in the book, but the page that we're gonna do today is this one. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, gosh, that has a lot of sky. What are we gonna do with that? Well, Steve and I were deliberating about it yesterday, and my initial thought was like, oh, well, I can do some really cool, like high contrast kind of, thank you, Barbara. I can do some kind of high contrast, really kind of vibrant galaxy sky, which could work. But then, because I was trying to think about what colors to do on the rest of it. Thank you. See that subscription. I wanted to, I asked Steve because I was like, okay, when you know, for an unbiased opinion, when you look at this page, what do you see? And if you take a moment, and this is one of the reasons why I like this book, it's alien worlds, which means it could be anything. It could be beyond our galaxy. It could be beyond our universe. For all we know, it's a parallel universe. I mean, until we have proof that other planets don't exist with other people, you can always imagine pretty much anything you want. This could be a planet that's all fluorescent yellow, or a color we've never even like seen before or experienced. Hi, Aaron. So really, more than sky's the limit. You can literally do anything on these pages. So Steve and I were looking at this and I was like, how do you interpret this page? So here are some of the things that we saw with this page. The people have arms, no promises. They could be nothing but arms, or they could be like caterpillars, but made with toes. You never know. Or there's no toes. Maybe it's a completely new appendage we've never even heard about before. It's literally anything. Okay, so when I look at this page, here's what I see. Obviously, we've got a big empty sky in the background that just screams, this page needs a background. And one of the reasons I also chose that is there's not a lot of super teeny tiny details, which means that we could finish this, you know, like you've seen some of Kerby's pages, they're super detailed. But here's what I see. So I see this up here, and the way that these lines come out, that tells me that this was probably, in my imagination, this is where like an asteroid hit or something, because you can see there's a little bit of smoke coming out of it, and it's just got this kind of explosion point. All right, so it's got rings. So I don't know, moons don't really have rings, right? Sometimes it's got little rocks, but I call this a planet. And then we've got this one in here. But look, this one also has like a little circle with some kind of movement outwards. So in my head, I'm imagining that there was some sort of like asteroid kind of disaster, because you also see all of these buildings down here. Now from far away, yeah, desolate ruin, that's what I'm thinking. From far away, this by itself could be just some kind of weird architectural kind of building. However, if you look down here, this looks to me like it's clearly cracked. All right, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Like it's cracked, like it's broken. We've got some stuff here. This looks like a broken window. And so it's telling me that, you know, like you said, oh, it could be a world within a world, which leads to his other book. I love it. Well, see, that's what I like. A lot of his pages in here, like it's just, some of them, you know, clearly, because they have names too. So keep in mind, I have not actually seen the name for this page. I know that the one I did previously was called Sky City. So let's see, this is page 81 and 80. And there we go. Yep, it's a desolate ruin. Not all civilizations stand the test of time. This planet. Ooh. Am I crazy or is that a typo? This planet was destroyed. No, it should be this planet. This planet was destroyed when a giant asteroid slammed into its northern hemisphere. Millions of years after the devastation, new life forms have begun to emerge, making their home among the ruins. Okay, well, that's interesting. I hadn't seen it as, you know, I see this spaceship here, but I imagined it more like, right, Barbara? Exactly. I imagine it more like it's escaping from this planet that's getting destroyed. And so that's what I went with. Yeah, it looks like a typo. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I went with. Not that people are making a home on it, but this is like post-apocalyptic, like the world's going down kind of thing. So Steve had a suggestion. You're good, Minty. Steve had a suggestion. He had an idea, all right? So those of you that are familiar with, hang on one second, are familiar with, you know, our different kind of stars and everything. Now, again, these planets could be purple for all we know. However, I wanted to stick with the traditional colors so that it's easily recognizable what it is. If that is, I can attempt it. What we're thinking, if you take a look, actually, before I tell you, looking at these color palettes, do you have any guesses as to what I might be planning?
Okay.
Steve, you know the answer. You can't help.
Okay.
That's like having a pop quiz and someone yelling the answer in the hallway, Steve. Oh, Michelle, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the coloring family. Oh, I'm so glad, Ambient. Mars planet, very close. It's definitely going to be red, like red, and it's going to be some red glows because what I am planning is a red giant, okay? Now, a red giant is a star. If you go to Google, just type in red giant, you'll be able to see what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry, Minty. Jupiter! Yeah, we're gonna do a red giant, and it's a star, and the reason I wanted to do that is because we kind of had the idea of, you know, a red star, maybe like, it's gonna fill almost the entire background. It's gonna be huge. So because the sun is so close, you know, there's asteroids hitting it, it's about to fall into a star, like it's this whole thing. And so it's gonna fill probably about this much. And then what we're gonna have is some black in the corners, but we're gonna have some like red wispy. Now that's the plan, all right? Now I am not, you know, by any means the most like, oh yeah, she can pull off anything. We're gonna try it. Hi, Tina. So that is what we are attempting today. Now, for what we're going to use, we have, you visit there? The whole planet's about to explode, Ronnie. You should, Barbara, you should. And I'm telling you, we're going to finish this from start to finish. Like, if there's a part 6, there needs to be a part 6. I figure those of you that want to see it will watch it, but I want to finish this one. I have such an image in my head that I really want to be able to accomplish it, because see, it already shows that it's got the shadow on this side here. There's not too much shadow here, a little bit here, but if we have this kind of glow, because we're going to need to add the red glow here and around here. The rings aren't going to be completely solid, so there's there's going to be some red coming through there, because what we're going to do before we color any of the planets or any of the things on this surface is we're going to do the red giant. Since I spotted the museum, yes. So we're going to do the red giant first, then we're going to add all the red glows, and then we're going to do everything else on top of it. Now, we are doing watercolor, so it's not like you're doing acrylic paint where you can layer color on top of color. We need to plan out where our glows are going to be. So what I have for us to use is, of course, we have this wonderful birthday present from Renee, the Museum Aquarels, which is basically the watercolor version of yes, another Alien Worlds full color along, absolutely. Thanks, Ambient. We're gonna use these gorgeous and beautiful watercolor pencils. Now you can use whatever watercolor pencils you have on hand, whatever you're comfortable with. These are new, and I'm excited to use them. And I remembered, I knew I had them somewhere, but it wasn't with my regular watercolor ones. And I was moving things around yesterday, and I was like, yes, I found them. So, because there's only 2 kind of reddish orange colors in that set, we're also gonna use the Albrecht Dürer. Now, you guys know how much I like to do just like one pencil brand at a time because they work well together. I have never used Albrecht Dürer and the museums together. However, thanks, Renee. However, they're both incredibly high color watercolor pencils. So I can imagine that they are, absolutely, Caddy. Seriously, like that's why I did this one here, and I did watercolor on this one too. Oh, I need to get my heat gun. I realized I don't have that out. That's gonna be necessary. That's why I did this one. Pink sky, green, pink clouds, blue mushroom looking ostrich thing. Like literally you can do anything. Now, I will say, thanks Kenny. There are some pages that don't entirely appeal to me, and that's just because it's not my style. So the aliens that look a little bit more terrifying with their sharp teeth and everything, I'll probably avoid it. The idea of coloring an eyeball, maybe not. Maybe if I can white out the eyeball and turn it into a cuddly animal, perhaps. I know, Ev, I know it, absolutely. But like this could seriously, this reminds me of like a Borg sphere. If you're a Star Trek fan at all, they showed the Borg sphere in Voyager, in the Voyager series. Again, octopus, tentacle, squid eyeball thing. Probably not my style. You know, I'm not gonna judge this. This could work. I love how it's a two-parter because it shows like what this spaceship is up close, and then this one going into, I'll assume, a black hole. Or maybe it's like a really close up of the spiky guy's, octopus guy's mouth. Oh, Deep Space? Oh yeah, Deep Space Nine, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, some of the aliens aren't quite to my taste, but there's enough pages in here. Well, I could do this one probably. This one could be done in like Avatar colors. Crud, what's their, you know, the Na'vi, what is their planet? Pandora. Pandora is their planet. Anyway, I just feel like it really just opens up all kinds of possibilities. Now, hang tight. I need to figure out where I was cleaning everything up. I'm gonna laugh if I put it back in the drawer. Did I put it back in the drawer? Hang on, I gotta find my heat gun. I did not put it away in the drawer, so bear with. Talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. Just a moment, we're gonna get started. Seriously, I had like everything laid out, everything set up, and now I haven't got a clue where my heat gun's at. That's professional, organized streamer right there. Or no, are we gonna wing it without it? That's dangerous. That's super dangerous. I couldn't have gone far. Hang on, it probably fell into my desk. I'm going under my desk, people. I'll send up a flare if I get lost. Oh my goodness, where did I put it? It's usually just like out. Unless I put it in another drawer. Well, dang it. Here I am, we're gonna do this massive big thing, and I cannot find my heat gun. Huh. Hang on, I'm thinking where I would have put it. I did a bunch of cleaning up when my parents came to visit, and some of the stuff I like tucked away because I was like, oh, I'll deal with this later. And then I didn't put it where it was supposed to go. Dang. All right, well, we're gonna get started. We may be able to do this without the heat. Oh, it's downstairs, that's right. Hang on. Can you grab me my heat gun out of the garage? My heat gun out of the garage. It's, hang on. Hang on, chat. I gotta yell to Steve 1 second. Hang on. Also, welcome to the chaos that is me. I remember now, Dad and I were fixing something in the engine and we needed something to dry quickly. Check the closet! Right, get the hairdryer. We needed to dry something quickly because we were putting some sealant on the car, and I'm like, oh, we'll grab the heat gun, and I never brought it back up to the room. So we're good, all right. It's all good. Steve's gonna bring up the heat gun. It's down behind that thing. No, the other thing, right? Well, I needed to specify one of our kids' items. I was like, all right, I don't need to announce this one to the world. Yay, we have the heat gun. Thanks, Steve. Ta-da! Oh. It's never a dull moment around here, I swear. I am just pure chaos incarnate. But hey, no injuries today, so, you know, there's that to look forward to. All right, hang on. Plug it in. Ooh, there we go. All right, we got our heat gun. We're good to go. Let's start sketching this out, shall we? It's just pure chaos around here, and I love it. I love it. All right, so like I said, these are colors from box one. What I did is I grabbed colors that kind of worked with, oh, I'm so glad. We need some red, we need some rust, we need some dirt, we need all kinds of things, but we especially are gonna need some bright yellow. If you look up what a red giant looks like, it's mostly all red, and we may add some like darker colors to kind of help bring out the contrast, because red giant, it really doesn't have any black on it. I mean, it's red, but I kind of like to think of it, you know, when lava is coming out of a volcano and it start to, let's see, he kind of do the thing, but which color should we use next? Well, we're going to, I've been trying to decide if I want to sketch it with pencil or sketch it with watercolor pencil. And I don't want the pencil to show through. Like, I'm always weird about that. So I think we're gonna sketch it with pencil first. It's harder to erase it, but I think we can work on it. Oh, awesome. Hey, well, don't forget my coupon code is still good. So Emily Illustrator 10 will get you 10% off on the Arteza website. So there you go. a little broke. Ooh, how do you like them, Ambient? Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, usually when I'm modding for you, which also Barbara streams, we got a lot of streamers. If you are a streamer and you have a channel, throw up like 3 emotes so that everybody knows who can stream. I have like most, like everybody's, I want to say exclamation point Barbara. We'll pull up the link for Barbara's, but I don't remember who all I added. So if you have a channel, you know, there's 85 people in here, a little promo in there, just toss it in there, 3 emotes, you're good. I'm all over the place, guys, and I haven't even finished my coffee yet. Like, I'm working on it. There we go, there's Renee. Okay, so, ooh, nice. All right, so for our red, I don't think I want to do a bright red. Now, I don't have a swatch out for these either, so we're just gonna wing it. Let's start with an orange to sketch it. I think that would be a good one. So let's, you know what, let's just start, no, you know, let's start with, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I keep saying, no, let's do this, no, let's do that. And that's because my mind is chaos. This gives you little, like me looking for my heat gun is basically the way that my brain works constantly. All right, so actually I can just leave the lids off of these because we're gonna be using, oh, the other watercolors I have, in case we need any palettes, is I have my Arteza watercolors. Pop this lid off. I have my Arteza watercolors. I tried to find this one on, exactly, creative excellence, I like it. I tried to find this one on the Arteza website and I think it's sold out, but they do have mini palettes. Only streamers or channel in general, no, any channel if you upload videos to YouTube, you throw up your emotes so that people can find you. There we go, Ev and Connie, perfect. My palette is a mess, by the way. It's just, you know, happily chaotic. Anyway, you can find smaller individual ones on Arteza right now, but they do have this one. They've been out, oh, Gia, I am having a meeting with Arteza this afternoon. I will ask them, I'll ask them for you. In fact, I'm gonna put that on a sticky note because I am having a little bit of a meeting with them this afternoon to discuss some things, and I will put that on my list to ask them when that's coming out, because I'm telling you, like, even with the markers, I'm keeping up on that with the markers. I'm hoping we will discuss it today, the refills for markers and stuff. Ah, perfect, B, Fussel, awesome. All right, so let's do, what do we say? 120, expert, restock. Yeah, I will ask her that today for you. You guys have anything else you want me to ask them about? Let me know and I'll put it on my list and I'll discuss it with her. So yeah, the other ones are these metallic ones, which are super pretty. Yes, I am on, I have been on there. I have mentioned the marker refills practically every time. So they know it's there. They know it's there. I know, Kara, it's rough. But anyway, metallic watercolors, those are there also. And if you get anything from the, as of now, my coupon code hasn't changed. It may change in the future, but it should still be consistent. As of now though, Emily Illustrator 10, that'll get you 10% off whatever your, whatever your cart is on Arteza. Oh no. All right, so we have dark cadmium orange from the Albert Durr. So for the pencil sets that I have the marine assortment for the museums. I have a 24 set of the Albrechters and of course the watercolors. But if you have a small set of pencils, that is just fine. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm not gonna zoom in yet, but I am gonna turn this at an angle because we're gonna kind of sketch in where we want our red giant to be. So I don't have like a template for how large the circle's gonna be. It's gonna be larger than this planet. So let's start with, I'm gonna turn it like so. But I don't know, it's gonna get my circle off. Okay, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, all right? So let's start with the right side first because I know where I want that to fall. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue through there because that's going to be see-through. I don't know, you guys can't really see it, but it'll make more sense once we get bigger. If you're following along, then just do, you know, place your red giant or your star or your purple giant, whatever color you want to do of it, larger than the other planets. Leave some side over here. Oh, I love Arteza. Right, Minty? A little bit. Sounds good, Alexandra. Repeat the color. Yes. It is the dark cadmium orange. I'll zoom in a little bit. Get it in focus. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, I'll get my other hand to hold it still. Sorry about the shaking. Dark cadmium orange, number 115 from... Oh. Is it gonna... There we go. From Albrechter. Yeah. Dark cadmium orange. And actually, I don't think I want this on autofocus. We're gonna put this on manual focus so we can have it do what we want it to. There you go, because it has a tendency to focus on my hand. Oh, it wins, nice. Well, I hadn't really added it yet, so you're good. Yeah, we're gonna be switching back and forth between the museums and the Albrechters. Well, it's gonna be a star, Alexandra. It's gonna be a star. It's gonna be a red giant. So if you have like a large circle template, and the nice thing is it's all going to be red on the inside, so we're using this orange, so if we need to like change where the edge of it is, we can. All right, so we've got this starting kind of here. I know you can see it like a little bit. You'll see it better when we zoom in, all right? So now I'm imagining it's coming up over, and we're gonna come in right about here. We're just eyeballing this whole thing. Okay, I'm not gonna draw a line across the planet. We're gonna keep bringing our hand down across here. Draw a little line there. And then that should be it. You're just basically drawing like even where there's air and there's book, you're keeping your hand steady. And especially when you're eyeballing, you don't want to be moving around too much because you want to be able to get that pretty consistent like half circle. All right. Okay. So we're going to be having black on the outside. I don't know that I want to do the black yet because I want to map in the red giant first. So I think that's what we're going to work on. All right. So I'm not going to pull it up on here because I want, if you're doing your red giant, like I want you to be able to kind of research it and see, you know, which one you like, because they don't all look the same. If you pull up any pictures on there, you'll see some of them have kind of white speckles. Some of them have like darker red along the outside. Some of them have big yellow splotches. So we're not going to copy a red giant, you know, like color for color on here. We're going to go ahead and kind of make our own, but take bits and pieces. So what I would recommend, because first of all, when you are using reference photos online, and this is something that Johanna says too, that she does not, when she is drawing her flowers, she does not just pull up, you know, like, okay, I want to draw a daisy, and pulls up the first picture of a daisy that shows up on Google. Part of the reason is A, it can be a copyright infringement, and B, it's kind of like the whole thing with AI. Somebody went and took this photo, and if you don't credit them for this, you know, then it's kind of like, it's a bit of a gray area. But what you can do is pull up 6 or 7 photos, or 3. Yeah, it's the same as his other books. So pull up a number of photos, and then take elements from each of those photos that you go, okay, I like the red that was chosen here. I kind of like that this one has yellow splotches. Oh, but this one, I like that it has some white. So take all of those as reference and then kind of turn it into your own. Steve, because the fact of the matter is, like, we have never, at least me personally, I have never seen a red giant in person. So if it's something I haven't seen in person, I have to rely on images of, you know, telescopes that have seen it or whatever else. So, you know, go ahead and grab your references, but also just use it as inspiration, as help, as guidelines, not necessarily an exact replica. Okay. So that being said, if you were like drawing a flower or something and you went and took your own images, you could use that as like a still life reference, because it's nature's copyright. Like nobody took that picture, you took that picture, it's your own original content. So you can use that as like something like you would draw as a still life in class, where, you know, they have, you know, pictures and apples set up on a table, that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. All right, so, oh, Durbin says, question of the day, Gallifrey before the Great War, Doctor Who, wasn't sure if it went through, was driving, pup had surgery, and oh, well, I hope he heals soon, but yes, Gallifrey, absolutely. All right, so for me, I have two pictures up over on my screen. Now, one of them I chose because I liked the large yellow spots on it, and I also liked the red glow that was on the outside. It's not just like a big red glow all the way out to the edge, it's kind of wispy almost. But I have another one up where it has a lot of really bright, you've all seen a red giant super if you're in the northern hemisphere without realizing. Ah, okay, see, there you go. However, I haven't seen it up close, so the details, you know. But so I like some of the darker red on the outside with more of the red orange as it goes in, with our lightest color being in the middle with white all over the place. So that is what we're gonna kind of work on. Now again, it's watercolor, but we have the pencils. So we're gonna lay down our color groups first, then we'll blend them, and then we'll probably do a layer or two. But keep in mind, you're doing this in a coloring book, which means this is coloring book paper. It is not watercolor paper. So things to watch out for when you are using water in your coloring books, okay? First of all, having a heat gun is almost, I was really cringing if I wasn't gonna have this heat gun. It makes it so much easier because the more water your paper absorbs, the faster it's going to break down. You can tell that it's breaking down when it wrinkles and you can't smooth the wrinkle out, or the paper starts to break down and you get like little bits of paper and a little bit of pilling. We talked about this a little bit last week, but that's ways that you can check it out. So less is more, so use less water if you need to. You can always add more afterwards, and just make sure you're drying in between. Drying in between layers helps your paper keep its cohesion much more easily. All right, so let's grab what we have for our reds and our oranges. That is what we're going to grab for now. Let's grab what we have for the museums. We will grab some yellow. I'll read all the colors here in just a second. I'm not gonna bother with any white. We're mostly going to do red, orange, and yellow. Any white that we get on the red giant will be added after the fact with a white paint pen. Barbara, you got a brand new white Posca you just opened, so you're good there. Let's see, I'm bringing in, so if you notice on some of these, we've got a little bit of purple, a little bit of kind of burgundy. I thought this one was absolutely perfect. Yeah, so we got a little bit there. This is a lot of the colors that we're gonna choose. So that's probably gonna be it. I also have, do I want Venetian? We're gonna keep Venetian on the side. Yes, absolutely. This is, I think I got this on Amazon. This is, I might have a link for it in the description. But yeah, it's just Chandler tool, and it's just a standard heat gun. I like the heat guns over blow dryers because A, if I have anything on my desk and I turn on a blow dryer, everything just goes swoosh. But the heat gun is also hotter and it's more direct. Just make sure that you keep it moving. So, I don't know, I've never set any paper on fire, but I feel like if I were to hold this like this, I might do that. It gets really hot. It gets really hot. Okay, so we're gonna do pencils first. Colors that I have grabbed from the Albrecht Dürer set. Okay, I'll read them slowly and we'll go down the list. Okay, so first one we have, I pretty much grabbed all of the ones from my 24 set. Okay, so first we have Deep Scarlet Red. Okay, Pale Geranium Lake. And if you need to pause this or go back to write them down, that's just fine. Dark Red, which is, let's see, so that was 219, 121, 225. Okay, we've got Magenta, number 133. We have Dark Cadmium Orange, number 115. We've got Dark Chrome Yellow, number 109. We have Cadmium Yellow, number 107. Light Yellow Glaze, 104. Okay, so that is from the Albrecht Dürer set. From the museum set, we're going to use Vermilion, number 60. Then we have I can't read. Cornelian number 850. And see, and Emily knows, was I leaning in? Oh my gosh. It's okay. We just lean in a little bit. And lemon yellow number 240. That's all right. We'll probably be zoomed out a lot today just because we're working in such a large area. That is probably as close as we're gonna get, but you're gonna see, you can see now where my orange lines are for the planet. So that is what we're gonna work on first. We're gonna do the red giant first, then we'll do the outside, then we'll do the glows. But like I said, we're gonna continue on this page until we finish it. So buckle in, it's gonna be one heck of a ride. And I know that was a lot of talking and it's like 10:40 already, but y'all know how I work. All right, so first things first, we are going to grab the deep scarlet red, okay? And I think it's sharp enough already. I'm gonna pull up my reference photos here so I can kind of keep an eye on them. There we go. All right, so, hi Christina. Ordered way too much. But that sounds like an awesome happy mail day, Ev. All right, so we are gonna start first with deep scarlet red. And the pictures that I have where it's darker red on the outside, it's only gonna be about this much space and we'll have some lighter color on the outside. Pandora, I love it, Christina. So let's just start with a loose sketch, okay? And I'm gonna consistently leave like what, 3/4 of an inch on the outside of it, okay? It's not gonna be that dark yet, it's gonna be light, but basically what we're doing is we're kind of color blocking and getting our groups of color in. And the way that it works with watercolors is we'll be able to add in more details, and we'll use our white paint pens to add some lighter stuff on the top. But we'll start with the red outline here. Now this is gonna be lighter in the end, but we are still gonna go behind it. Can you guys hear the music at all? Probably hear it mostly when I stop talking. I don't want it to be overwhelming, but it's nice. A nice ambiance. Yes, okay, it's not too loud. I know I tend to, it's funny, like I'm streaming, like my mic is a foot away from me right now, and yet sometimes like I feel like I need to project to the whole classroom. Very spacey. Okay, awesome. Honestly, I was looking for some of that kind of spacey music yesterday, and it was all kind of like dreamy and quiet. I'm like, everybody's gonna go to sleep, and then I found this whole 80s reminds me of Stranger Things, and I was like, ooh, I want this. Okay, so with this, before we go with the rest of the red, what I want to do is I want to map in some of my yellow. Let's go ahead and grab some of the lemon yellow from the Caran d'Ache line, the museums, and we are going to kind of map in where we want our large kind of yellow splotches because then we're going to add in some more red. You're good, Ambient. Okay, so normally it could be anywhere on the red giant, but I want it to be where it's going to be seen through all the layers. So we're just going to add a yellow splotch kind of here. Okay. Kind of big there. Let's do one here. And you can add yours anywhere. You don't have to follow exactly. Because truth be told, I have a vision in my head, but we're gonna see how this works out. I don't know if any of you were over at Corey's last night, but I started on a page in Christine Karen, and it was super cute. Let's see, Pixie says, I'd love to go to Pern and become a dragon writer for Anne McCaffrey's books. Oh, I'd love to write a dragon. Stranger Things season 4s and 10 said very scarily. Oh yeah, I saw that too, yeah. Yeah, 80s music, I know, right? I was just like, this is perfect. Like, most of us were either kids, teenagers, or adults. Like, pretty much most of us all existed in the 80s. So it works out, a little bit of throwback. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, let's do a little one here. I'm not gonna worry about over here, and let's do a little one right here. Now here, where we've got some of this kind of shooting back, What we can do later is after the watercolor's dried, we could take some Prismacolor and layer some white over the top of it, or even red. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now let's go ahead and grab the Deep Scarlet Red again, number 219 from the Albrecht Dürer. I know it's light right now, but it's gonna get a lot darker once we start adding it in. Now, the way that it works is there are lots of just little kind of blotches. It's very, you know, it's basically living fire. So we're just gonna kind of, and it's okay that it looks a little scribbly because when we add water, this is all gonna spread around, and a lot of this is gonna be filled in with the orange. Now, where it'll get complicated is when we start adding water, because you wanna be able to keep these individual sections visible, but also not drown out the other colors. So we'll have to be careful which direction we drag our water. We'll be needing to, you know, get the paint off of it. Scribble, yes, we're scribbling. We're straight up scribbling. Oh, that's right. So, I don't know. I'm gonna need to make some adjustments on that page because you probably won't be able to see much. Oh, I think I put the book away. So I thought I'd be super, you know, smart and go and get a snack after I was done getting the kids in bed and everything, and then I was gonna go back and work on it some more. And I posted a really cool work in progress picture on Instagram, and I was just like, oh, this turned out so cool. You know, it's gonna look awesome when it's done. And I went down, now I don't know if this is a snack you guys ever have, but sometimes when I need a little bit of a pick-me-up, I will have peanut butter and honey toast, which is just basically where I toast a couple pieces of bread, and I put some peanut butter on there, drizzle some honey, and I have peanut butter and honey toast. Yes, we're doing all the scribbles, and it's delicious, and I love it. And I washed my hands and everything, but apparently I didn't do a very good job, and there was the teeniest, tiniest little bit of peanut butter on my finger right here, and I went to go work on the page, and I got peanut butter on her face, and I was so mad. I got peanut butter on her face, and those of you that have worked with pastels, because I was using pastel pencils, not pastel pencils that are the colors of pastel, but actual pastel pencils. But I'm gonna tell you right now, pastel and peanut butter oil do not work well. I tried to fix it with a little bit of pink pastel, but now it looks like she has a wound. I may be able to salvage it with regular, but yeah. So she got a little peanut buttery, and I was a little frustrated, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna come back to it when I have a little less peanut butter on my hands, like a 2-year-old. And we'll try and salvage it. But it was definitely one of those I needed to step away. It wasn't really horrible, but it definitely made her face not be as smooth as I wanted it to be. But I was just like, all right, we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna take a moment, a little moment of silence for my sad peanut butter coloring page. Although I have to say, guys, I think this is the first time in a while we've done a 2-page spread on stream. But I couldn't, this one just screamed background. I couldn't not do it. I know it looks a little questionable right now, but gotta trust the process. Sometimes feel like that kid that like wants to cover up what they're doing. It's like, no, it's not done yet. You can't see it. Oh man. But yeah, it was a really, really good visit. Ev, I posted a reel that actually kind of popped off a little bit. Ev got me my very first set of pan pastels, and I did a little reel of it, and they're amazing, and I can't wait to use them more. But yeah, that was another super awesome birthday gift. Steve and I, he took me, so for my birthday, we don't actually have a regular babysitter that we have come and stay with the kids, so we don't go out as often as we probably would like to. But my parents were here, so free babysitter. There you go. It was a free babysitter, and so Steve took me out to dinner at a place that I like to eat because they've got amazing gluten-free options. And then we went and saw this anime movie, which you think anime and you think, you know, hi Joanna, right? I was so excited. Christina, Ev, and they were amazing. It's a movie called Suzume, and I can't remember the director's name, but it's a lot like, if you like Studio Ghibli. That bothers me. I feel like since I'm making it kind of see-through rings, we're gonna add the planet on there. Anyway, but it had a little bit of Japanese quirkiness to us, but the music, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. The music was absolutely amazing and gorgeous, and it was just adorable, and it was just kind of nice. You know, everybody's going to see the Mario movie lately, which we will go to see it because I know the kids want to see it. And so it was nice to kind of see something that we didn't go see just because it was popular to see, and it was really good. It was cute. The cinematics was amazing. Like it was really good. We enjoyed ourselves. But yeah, so we did that, and my mom made cupcakes, and yeah, it was just a good week all around. Spent with the parents and everything. So yeah, it was good. Oh, and my mom got me. So we're across the room. I've had some individual sets of the Arteza Everblend markers, not the brush one, but the bullet tip ones. And so it was on sale, and my mom got me the 140 case to hold 140 markers, and it was perfect because I was able to hold my older sets and my newer ones. So now I've got these little buckle cases for them. Is that in Arteza? Oh, awesome, Gia. Arteezer, exactly. Yeah, I was surprised. They are literally like makeup. Like, I was just like, should I be putting this on paper? Does this go on my face? I mean, I know it probably doesn't because it's probably not good for my face, but still, I was like, this is like makeup. But yeah, I'm telling you, there's like three hobbies when it comes to like coloring and crafting and everything. And one is buying the art supplies. Two is using the art supplies. But I feel like three is organizing the art supplies. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this little section over here so that we can focus on this one and actually get a lot done today. Okay, so next color that we're going to do is actually going to be a kind of a big wide color. And we are going to grab the dark chrome yellow, number 109. Sounds good, Alexandra. Thanks for being here. Classic colors, some white gel pens. Nice. Okay. So like I said, we're going to do dark chrome yellow 109, and we're going to fill in the whole space. Okay, so we're not doing any fancy shading or anything yet. We are just filling in the rest of our space. I know it looks rough now, but trust the process. We're going to get there. You just gotta trust. I am going to turn this though, because it's harder to color on a seam. So we're going to turn it to where I can hold my pencil naturally and get it kind of smooth. And it's going to make a lot more sense too when we get that red glow on everything else on it. I think when it all kind of starts to come together, it'll be one of those things that just kind of clicks and you're like, ah, okay, that makes sense now. Right? Oh yeah, like I can organize in it great. I'm bending this also because when I have it sit down, the inside is kind of bent up and I want to get a nice flat, so I turn it up like this. I know it's making it a little bit darker, but I want to get as flat as possible so that I have consistent color lay down. So we're just filling in the space. But yeah, like they have this one song on the movie that I actually just bought the one song on Apple Music for like $1, and I've just been listening to it over and over. I might be getting sick of it now because I've listened to it too much, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. But if you're curious about the music, I put the music on my part 1 reel of the Pan Pastels. Yeah, this is definitely a trust the process kind of situation here. I don't know that I'm quite ready to do the first layer of water. I think we're going to do a little bit more red. Okay, and then later too, we may use some glitter watercolor too to lay down some of what we're doing here. So there's going to be a lot of layering, which is why I'm trying to be kind of meticulous about where I add or when I add water. Okay, so let's grab Vermilion from the Museum Aquarelle set number 60. So 1 by 2 organized, 3 number of pages flipped through, 4 go. There you go. All right. I'm curious though, like I've never used these together. Now we're just doing the same thing before where we did little scribbles, but we're gonna start connecting it a little bit more. Okay. I mean, if you look at a picture of a red giant, it's very organic. Like, it's not like, you know, there's not cross hatching. There's not, you know, any of that. You're really just kind of, you know, you're not doing a solid red color on it. And I think after this, we're gonna lay in our first layer of water and get kind of an idea of where we're at. Let's see, all my answers are in books. I'm not a tin fan, so they're all a mystery. Well, I have them all in zipper things, but I also have all the zipper things labeled. Because that'll give us an idea of how red this is gonna be and how much more we need to add. But again, we're gonna go light on the water. We're gonna go light on the water because we don't wanna go too overboard. I suppose you could also do this in pastel. I tend to do pastel not on any large ones though, because I'm always concerned about smearing it when I go back through. Like, I put a paper over my hand, but still, it's really easy to kind of get that all over the place. Now, this was one of our yellow spots, so we're not going to cover it completely. I know it looks scribbly right now. We're definitely doing the whole scribble stick thing, but it's gonna all work out here. We just gotta be patient, because definitely needs to be a lot darker than this. There you go. Now, I tried using the label maker labels on the side and it didn't really work. When they were on the front of it and they were pressed against each other, that worked a little bit better. But what I ended up doing is using my silhouette portrait, and I cut out little shapes and then labeled them that way. Yes, scribble! All about the scribble. We're just kind of connecting all the scribbles we did earlier. Worry about watercolor ink text bleed through on this kind of paper in this book. I don't worry about bleed through, but I'll tell you one thing. When I do a page in watercolor, do you see how, like, okay, this is how a normal paper sounds without watercolor? You hear that sound? It's because I will never color this back page. So it's kind of like if I use alcohol markers, I am most definitely sacrificing the page behind it. I mean, I suppose you could, but I wouldn't want to risk the page on the front. The color didn't soak through, but I mean, it definitely did a number on the texture of the paper on the opposite side. This page is just fine, but yes, I never expect to color this page at all. But I mean, otherwise, it's kind of flat-ish. You can definitely tell when you've got a watercolor page in the book. Like a page that has been watercolored, the way it sits. It goes right up. Joanna, we are doing Alien Worlds. Everything today is space themed. So yeah, we're just gonna connect this a little bit. Oh, I have something cool to show you guys. Not coloring related at all. But my parents were recently in Mexico. So when they came to visit this week, they brought some souvenirs and stuff. Have you guys ever heard of ironwood? I had not, and it is legitimately, I thought that it was like petrified wood or metal or something. Oh, there you go. But look at this. This is ironwood, okay? It's a box. I mean, it is so heavy. Like, if I had a scale here, I put it on here, but like, this is, I don't even know, man. Like, it's at least 5 pounds, if not more. Yes, ironwood. I had never heard of it before. So look at this. You open it up, there's dominoes inside. I mean, look, it is so gorgeous. So it was made by where they were at. Obviously, I'm not giving too many details, but it was made by a local tribe there. And I mean, it's just gorgeous. They gave it to me. I was like, oh, I want to show it to chat. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I was like, that is too cool not to show. Yes, it's incredibly hard and dense. Like, I had never experienced it. It is like legitimately heavy. It's more than 5 pounds. Like, it's crazy. Okay, anyway, sorry, that was a side thing. I was like, oh, I want to remember to show chat. It was really cool. Okay, we're still using vermilion. But yeah, it was made by a local tribe there, and it was cool because it was all like handmade, and I was like, well, snap, you can't get that on Amazon. Or maybe you can, but it won't be as cool. No worries, Caddy. Oh, absolutely I could. Like, they should make, like, Thor's hammer out of it. It's crazy how heavy it was. Like, they handed it to me and I was like, is this a fossil? Like, I was not expecting it. It was so heavy. Just attach a handle to it and no one will mess with it. You got your security system. Like, so you got the new security system? You're like, yeah, I got a box of dominoes. Take down anyone. Okay. But yeah, it was a good week had by all. The kids really enjoyed the time with their grandparents, and we got them at the beginning of the trip and everything. So, because they're kind of making the round robin to go visit all the grandkids. But yeah, good time had by all. Yeah, it's so hard. It's crazy. Oh, awesome, Joanna. Bye, Dawn. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we still have that yellow spot here, 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 and here. So I made sure to go around that. We're almost done with this color, and then we're gonna go in with our watercolors, okay? Like I said, we don't wanna use too much water. I'm not using a water brush today. I have such a random smattering of paintbrushes over here, so whatever you have is fine. When I get a paintbrush, I just look to make sure that it's not, like the bristles aren't coming out. It's nothing more aggravating for me is when I'm painting and then like the bristles are coming out at the end. So this one is like a Princeton. I think I've had this since college. Absolutely. Yeah, just be aware of how much water you're using. That's my only advice. Because again, it's not watercolor paper, so it can break down pretty quickly. So use your heat gun or your blow dryer, dry in between. All right, so let's start with, I'm using the bigger one because we are doing a larger space. Now, one of the things is I want to preserve these yellow spots and the lighter color on the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to work from the lightest side into the darker side rather than maybe dragging that red out. I want to make sure, no, you're good. Yeah, regular watercolors is just fine. Absolutely. It's a slightly different method, but you can get the same look. All right, let's move down a little bit. Make sure you guys can see. All right, can everybody see okay? All right, so we're going to start on the outside. Okay. And I have a old towel here next to me. See, look how vibrant that is. I have an old towel here next to me that I'm gonna be dabbing in between so that I don't contaminate the color anywhere else. Okay. There we go. It's gonna look a little rough at first, but remember, this is our first layer. But we're gonna do at least a few more, so that's why you wanna be careful. It's gonna look rough, but we're gonna get there. Now, keep in mind, these are watercolors too, so it's not gonna be like a deep, deep red like it would be in some of the images of red giants, but we're gonna get there. But do you see how it's kind of blotchy? That's what we're going for. Yes, teacher, we can see. Okay, okay, good, good. Evelyn, do you need to move up to the front of the class? Okay. Actually, that was the way that I ended up learning that I needed glasses, is they kept having to move me up to the front of the class and I could not read the neon signs that were on the wall up at the front. And they're like, you should maybe go to the eye doctor. Went to the eye doctor. Turns out I'm blind as a bat. Hi, Marilyn. Came in at the fun time. We're adding water now. Now, I try to move pretty quickly because I don't want to leave some like really harsh lines. I want to try and blend this as well as I can. But this kind of blotchiness is exactly what we want. Yeah, don't use a ton of water. Well, that first one that I did was kind of the trial run with water. And so as long as I'm careful and I dry in between, it should be okay. So some of these are a little bit streaky, and this was partially because I didn't hold the page down all the way. So we're going to be adding more layers on top, but we're gonna pause for a sec. Actually, no, we'll finish this half of the page and then we'll go ahead and, oh, that's a bit water. Too much water. And then we're gonna use the heat gun and we're gonna dry this page before we wet the next page. Okay, but this blotchiness is good. This is what we want. Sounds good, Marilyn. Now, I don't have the book taped down at all because it's not the flat paper on the table. So as I'm drawing, I'm keeping my fingers out of the way because this is really hot and I don't want to burn my fingers. But I've got my hand kind of spread on the areas where it's at risk for curling because there's more paint on this corner than there is down here. So I'm just kind of holding it down a little bit to help keep it flat. Ooh, I can see it coming together already. Now at this point, now that I've had the first layer, I probably won't put pencil directly to paper because it's going to be a little wrinkly. But we're going to use the pencils kind of like palettes. We have actual palettes. Ooh, binder clips. I don't have any, but now I will get some because that's a really good idea, Minty. I just don't have any on hand. All right, what Minty said, if you've got like butterfly clips or binder clips, use those to hold down your paper. I like. Okay. It's a little damp still. I want to make sure that it's dry completely before I let go of it because I don't want it to wrinkle. Heat gun's not too loud, right? Most of the time it keeps it pretty down. Like I said, I'm moving it a lot because I don't want to like overheat a page. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and get the other side of the page wet. I'm going to use... I'm sorry, Ev. I don't know. I just saw this page and I was like, you have to do a background. You can't not use background, you know? I mean, we haven't even touched the planets that he actually put here. Okay, so some of that red is dragging into the orange colors, but because because of the way that we did it, we're still getting that kind of blotchy look, which is exactly what we want. 3 flights! Oh my goodness, Ashley, sit down! Sit down, rest up. Just, you know, don't let the cats try to knock you off anymore. Don't let them attack you. No more cat toys. So what I'm doing is I have this, I had an old towel that I cut up and I just have it underneath. You could use a towel, paper towel, whatever you want to use. And when I clean my brush, I'm just dipping it, or I'm tapping, I don't know. I'm putting it on the towel a little bit to absorb the water because I don't want to oversaturate the paper. I don't even know what's on the other side of this one, but I'm definitely sacrificing whatever the pages are on the back side. But yeah, if you want to, just get a second book. Ah, thank you, Ashley. Do I remember how to YouTube? I don't know, man. We got to get you live streaming again. What did they give you for your recovery time? When are you going to be able to kind of do normal stuff again? Although I don't know, what is normal these days? I'm certainly not there. Normal's overrated. But now that you see this color coming in, like obviously it's not as red as some of the pictures on the Red Giant yet. You kind of get an idea of what it is that we're going for. So you got to imagine now that this red glow is going to be on everything. Like this is just massive. Like I said, I imagined that the planet is about to be fully destroyed by falling into the sun. Very, very like Krypton style. Crutches, no way bearing. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna dry this now. It's interesting. I must have used this brush on a little bit of glitter paint because I'm seeing a little bit of glitter on this page. Thanks, Amalu. All right, so what we're gonna start with next, I kind of want to do some magenta, but we're gonna start to go in with our darker reds, but we'll use a slightly smaller paintbrush. Let's get this dry completely first. And then this spot over here will also get the rest of the sun, but we're just gonna work on this spot for now. We'll see how far we get. Yeah, Steve said Red Giant, and I was like, oh my gosh, it just clicks. mind it. We can still see some of the scratchiness because it kind of just adds to it, you know? But now that we've done this first layer of water, we can kind of see how much further we need to go to bring it up to the redness level that we want. And again, like I said, with watercolors, it tends to have a bit more of a pastel look anyway. Gosh, that's a really good idea. I need to get some, I'm gonna get some butterfly clips at Target too. What is this? Is that a mark? Oh, that was my head, sorry. Some kind of mark of something. Oh well, we'll try and cover it up. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the dark red. And I'm zoomed out enough, you guys get a lot more chance of seeing my noggin. So not yet, there you go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the water over here. You can kind of see it in the little cam there. Also, check the galaxy, and also, do you see the little twinkly night lights on the galaxy there? Anyway, we're gonna move my water up here, and we're gonna get my little cloth here because next I want to, I haven't done the palette where you scribble it and use it there. I'm just gonna go directly on the tip of the pencil. Right, it's so pretty. For any of you that missed it, this was the new starting one, but also check it. It's like we're at a movie. All right, so now we're gonna use dark red. Okay, and I'm just using, this is a Master's Touch round 3. Honestly, I just grabbed whatever I had. They're not super fancy. Oh, I need my palette here. Where did I put it? Guys, I'm so absent-minded, it's not, oh, there it is. It's across the room. Hang on. Thanks, I was pretty proud of it, I'm not gonna lie. I was making new stuff all day yesterday. Okay, we got a handy dandy little ceramic palette. I saw that. It's not super relevant for me because A, I don't need varnish, and B, I don't, if I do any paintings, it's very sporadic. But yes, it does, it has varnish. It does indeed. I'll tell you what I'm actually curious to try, and I may talk to my contact at Arteza at our meeting today. But they have that new chrome pen. I was like, oh, that's intriguing. Okay, so I'm using the tip of the pencil. I'm putting a little bit here so I don't go too much. And we are just gonna start kind of putting in some of our darker color. And the nice thing with paintbrushes is that you really can go kind of fast and loose with it. Fast and loose. Fast and loose. But having the palette really helps to control the saturation of your colors. See, it's coming together now. I can see it, I can see it. So we'll make sure our yellows are still popping a little bit. Yeah, that's plenty of red right there. We'll work with that for a little bit. Wooden box case, nice. A little bit more, there we go. There, do you see that kind of rough painting we're doing? There's a little bit of a yellow one there. In fact, what we'll do next is we'll grab our yellow and we will make sure that those spots stand out. Right? Well, I mean, from the pictures, it looks like it's pretty shiny. So I don't know, do you guys want me to check out those chrome pens? We'll do a little review. Here, whatever it was on my page, it went away. We're good. Check to see just how chromy they are. Yeah, I've never used those ones. In fact, I've never used any chrome. I've seen them before and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, but I've never actually tried them. So I'll be curious to see if they live up to the ads that they've been putting out. Yes, please, and thank you. Let's do this. There, can you kind of visualize it a little bit more? We still have more red to add, but right, they're so handy. I love them. Plus, I feel like they're a little bit easier to clean than the plastic ones. It's probably because it's not like a super porous surface, and the plastic, like, it's not getting stained by the paint. Yeah, Ashley, you've been doing a lot of watercolors lately, right? There you go. All right, let's get a little bit more of this. How are we doing on time anyway? 11:14 already. Well, we're gonna keep coloring until noon, and then I won't have words on stream cut into our color in time, and then when we're done, then we'll do words on stream. Ooh, that's a lot of pigment. I didn't mean to do all that. Because I want to get us as much color in time as possible. But I figured we'd only do a bit, you know, work on the red giant today. Let's see, let's get to kind of match up with the darker color we've got there. Let's get a little bit more here. There we go. Decided if I want to be an exhibited artist for the local. Oh, very cool. Oh, that's neat. I love that. You have to keep us informed about how it goes. All right, so I'm definitely doing a little bit darker on the outside. But we have that kind of lighter undertone to begin with. Sorry, I had a weird phone call come through. I had to turn that off. There we go. Barbara, did you end up following along? All right, I want to add a little bit of orange here. So let's grab, I think that's too orange. I want a lighter one. Let's do the dark chrome yellow. We're definitely going to bring in some metallic. So I want a little bit of glitter, definitely. I do have some dragon glaze, but I feel like it'd be a little too thick since we're already adding all this water on it. Okay, so let's go ahead, add this here. Okay, just a little bit. When that dries, we're going to add some orange on top of that. Add some of this in between. Always glitter, exactly. There you go, Ev. Oh yes, Jeanette, please do. And oh, I just dipped in the red. And tag me because I'd love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna get some, let's see. Let's do the lemon yellow of the museums. Okay. Oh no. Oh. I caught it. I caught it. All right, so we're gonna get the lemon yellow. Okay. I want that nice, vibrant, bright yellow right here. There we go. We've got another one up here. Make sure we get that in. Okay, let's get some more of the red. Let's see, this is that dark red. And we're not creating any new colors. We're just using the colors that we already have. And if you're curious about, I know we got the color cube palettes. If you're curious about that, the link for that is down in the description below. Let's see, let's go ahead. We're gonna do some along the edge here. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's coming out nice. Let's get some more of this. Try watercolors again. You absolutely should. Watercolors are fun. You know, it's interesting. I was using acrylic a couple months back, and I think I've grown to enjoy watercolors a little bit more. Like I found myself, like I can use acrylics, but I found myself getting frustrated with them, and I was like, ah, because I think I was trying to use them like I use watercolors, and I was like, this is not working. Okay, you know what we might keep doing is just keep working on this section so I can get you guys to where you need to be able to do the rest of it. Right, Diane? It's gonna be so pretty. All right, so now let's go ahead and use the Cornelian 850 of the museums. And I was right, these do work great together. Kind of a nice bright orange. Okay, we're gonna work on this edge here. And there. Okay, and let's grab a little bit of that dark chrome yellow. There we go. Bring some of that in. I also, actually, let's finish this part down here. So we're gonna get more dark red. I know, 2 different pencils on the same page. Who even am I? Like, was I kidnapped? Blink twice if I'm being held against my will by my pencils. Well, I want to get some more vibrant red in here also. So let's do a quick dry, okay? Now just imagine the rest of this is all gonna have like that red glow on it. I think it's gonna look awesome when it's done. But we also, since this was hit by an asteroid, we also need to get some of that kind of darker, you know, exploding kind of, there's so much more to add to this, guys, so much more. What we'll do is we're gonna work on this because we still have a lot more to add to it. And then what I'll do is I'll finish the rest of just the shape of the red dwarf. And then when we come back, we'll start working on some of the glows and the outside. So I won't work on anything off stream that we haven't already done partially. You found tubes easier? Yeah, tubes are easy too. I like those. Some people like to squeeze the tubes into palettes and then like to dry them like they're kind of like cakes. Okay, let's go ahead. I want a bright red. So we have the vermilion, which we already used, and it's kind of more of an orange. This one's also more like an orange. So we're going to use Deep Scarlet Red, number 219. Okay. So let's go ahead. I don't think I want to go directly on the page right now. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's got a little bit of a cooler red to it, but that I think is going to be what we want. A little bit. All right, so let's come in like here. Oh yeah, that's nice. We're going to see how bright it dries. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, the Tim Holtz, yeah. Okay. So we're just going kind of rough here, but we want all the different variations in reds and oranges. And we're starting to kind of move it up to more vibrant colors. Wait, why would you cry? What did I miss? Did I miss something in chat? Did something happen? Who made you cry? Okay. And as far as Mermaid is concerned too, there's going to be more info coming out about that in the coming days, but I wanted to sneak peek you guys some of those stickers for the event. I'm excited about them. Okay. So I'm mostly going back and forth between all the reds and the oranges to try and get this look about it. It's got that kind of crackled, almost like lava surface to it. I think we are going to bring in some of that magenta. Why not? It doesn't have to be exactly like the red dwarf star. Or not dwarf, a red giant. Sorry, red giant. All right, let's use some more of this red. Oh, I'm so sorry, Renee. Oh, that's so rough. Never easy. Never, never. Okay. We're definitely going to bring in some more orange. Thank you, Suzanne. Hello. Yeah, we are working away on this. Just slowly adding more and more color. Okay. And I feel like it's really going to come together when we start adding all the glow to everything. Okay, I want to add a little bit more red up here. I feel like it's too different. And then we're gonna bring some of this orange so that it's not so stark. So we're gonna grab some of that orange again. Okay, we're gonna drag some of that down. There we go. All right, so this was the cornelian. There we go. All right, you see how it's kind of coming together? Now this will dry a little bit lighter, but we're working on it. All right, let's get some more of this cornelian. I want to get it over here with these big yellow spots, and that I want to be a lot more yellow too. We're gonna bring in some of that yellow. Let's get a little bit more of that cornelian. No, this one here. This is what we're doing. Okay, there we go. Nice bright pigment. There we go. Bring in some of that there. Fill in that space. All right, so we've got, oh wait, we should do a little bit more. We've got a lot of our pigment on here, but I want it darker. I want it brighter. Like if you look at a red giant, it is just like, I mean, it's literally fire. So we're gonna go even darker now. Let's go ahead and grab, thanks Ronnie. Let's grab some of this magenta, and we're gonna use this as some of our darkness here. Let's see, you know what? I'm gonna put this directly on the paper. I'm gonna dry it off though. There we go. All right, we're gonna add some of this directly on, see, is my head in there? No, okay, we're good. I can feel myself leaning forward a little bit. It's a little wet still, so we're gonna dry this and then we'll add some of that magenta directly on. Thanks, Ambien. We're working on it, we're getting closer. Red was the key today, but we wanna get that kind of lava look to it, you know? But I mean, if you look at any red giant, it hardly has any colors other than just red and yellow and orange. Like there's so much of it. Plus, it's gonna look even more so when we bring some of that out you know, have the black sky with contrast and all that. It's gonna be good. Let's see. All right, that's pretty dry. All right, so let's grab this magenta now. Okay, gonna bring in some of that. Just a little bit. We're gonna do the same here. I'm not gonna do a ton of magenta. I don't want it to be overwhelming, but this is now where we're at the stage where we want to make these colors just pop. We want it to be so much more vibrant, but also being aware of how much water we're using. Okay, let's go ahead and get that wet. You absolutely should. You need entertainment. There you go. You see how that's darkening up? There we go. Now again, once it dries, it'll be a little bit lighter, but you get the idea. Also just trying to be aware. Is my head in there? Holler at me if you guys end up seeing my head. I'm like getting really focused now, and so I'm just like I'm getting closer and closer to it. Hey, Steve! Well, this was Steve's idea. We were both looking at the page and I was trying to get some insight from it. And I'm like, what do you see when you look at this? Okay, so I'm not using the palette right now. I just got it directly from here, but I want the organic look of the brush. So now we're going in with some even brighter red. So, I mean, this is layer what, like 5? So as long as you're just watching your paper and making sure that you're not oversaturating, you should be good. Definitely dry in between, but we want to get lots of color on this. We need this to just like smack us in the face when we open the book. Bam! It's red. Right? Yes, Boyfriend on Couch is doing a wonderful job taking care of our Ashley. Hopefully when that dries, that'll be really, really red. get one good art idea. You're all right. Well, you've met your quota then. No more good ideas for you. There we go. Yeah, I've lost track of how many layers we've done so far. Now I want to make sure that there's plenty of water on my brush that it also will move, but not so much that it's going to soak it. Yes, he does have lots of good ideas. I don't know, I thought marrying me was a pretty good idea too. But, you know, that didn't happen this year. That happened many years ago. Many, many. Here we go. All right, I want to dry that real quick and see how bright that's going to be. Yeah, the blindfolded sharks was pretty good. All right, it is lighter, but I am much happier with how vibrant that is for our red. I think after we're done with this red, we'll add in more of that dark red as well. It's 11:30, we're doing okay on time. This is gonna tell you how to get the rest of your color down on the red giant. Vulcan or, oh God, I can't pronounce that one. Is it Kronos? Are you talking about Kronos? Yeah, is that the Kling? No, Kronos is the Klingon homeworld. Is that how it's spelled? I thought it was spelled Kronos. Oh man, if I'm wrong on that, I'm gonna be real embarrassed. Call myself a Star Trek enthusiast, can't even spell the Klingon homeworld. Vulcan, right? Exactly. Go. Okay. Almost done with this red over here. It's okay if we're getting a little bit of red on the other page because it's all gonna end up on there. Okay, yeah, I'm really liking this. This is gonna look so cool. Yes, Steve, I said the same thing. Risa, exactly. The vacation planet? Yes, please. Now I'm going into this yellow just a little bit because it doesn't have to be a perfect circle where this red is, you know, or where the yellow's at. Again, if you have any questions about what your star should look like, just pull up a red giant on Google. Bring back the no fertility statues. I'm done with that. No, thank you. No more. Well, not no more fertility statues. No more babies. I'm done having babies. Making people is hard. Telling you, that's our superpower. We literally make humans. I literally grew toes in my belly. That's all I'm saying. Might be ricin. I don't know. It doesn't look quite the same right now because it hasn't dried, but we're gonna add water here in just a sec. Or not water, heat. We're gonna dry it. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring in some red. Thanks, Audrey. All right, I think one more of the dark red, and I think this side will be done. Maybe a little bit more orange in a few spots. Like I've got this orange here. I think I should have the other ones have orange as well. And we're gonna bring in some white also. So after we're done with the dark red, we'll add a little bit more orange and then we're gonna go in with some of our white. Okay, so actually let's do the orange first. We're gonna use the cornelian. Okay. There we go, just a little bit. Let's see if I can smooth that out just a bit. Let's put a little bit there. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Be a little bit of orange to balance it out on that side. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead. And what I'll do for the ring, thanks Renee. What I'll do for the ring is we'll do kind of a wash on the ring. It'll be lighter.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
I could see it in my head, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get it done on here, but I'm pleased with it.
Your vision is different from what I had in mind.
What did you have in mind?
I
Well, see, because I'm using these two as reference and kind of combining them.
So in my head, what I had seen is like
The entire sky red?
No, but like it goes from here to here, like a curve like this.
So it was up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I imagined it full on like Krypton, like the scene, usually in the Superman movies, if they've got like where Krypton's exploding and it shows it like kind of looming up at it from behind. That's what I saw.
No, it still looks great.
Because I'm thinking imminent collision, which is a little darker than what I do most of the time. You know, everybody likes a little apocalypse. It's all right. Look at it.
Hey, check.
Oh. All right, so we're gonna get some of this dark red again, and let's see. Let's do some of it here. Okay. I'm gonna get some of it here. Sorry, I know I'm probably missing some stuff in chat. I'm in focus mode here. There we go. So having the different kind of reds on here, but you can see the layers of red underneath just kind of helps to bring dimension to it. There we go. Barbara, I loved the colors on yours morning. If you want to see how to do really good, she's doing a page in here with like a planet reflection on the helmet. It's really cool. Very unique, and I'm excited to see it done. Okay, let's do a little bit more of the dark red down here at the bottom. More water. When I'm getting more water to spread out something, I got to be quick about it and do it before it dries. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and dry it. Now just imagine this whole thing all red, and that's where we're gonna get some really strong glows on everything surrounding it. Like focus mode, being able to live stream and work as a gift. Oh, thanks. Well, I've kind of trained myself to like look up periodically. Like I'm aware of how much I haven't been looking up. Plus I have 3 screens to help me keep track of chat. And honestly, once I have the stream set up, it kind of runs itself. Like I just got to push a few buttons. Okay, I think that's dry enough. All right, now what I want to do is there was a red giant picture that I found that had white highlights and stuff on it. So that's what we're going to try. Fingers crossed I don't just completely destroy this. Here, I'm going to use my note here to make sure my white's good to go. All right, so I'm using the Arteza white paint pen. Right? Yes, I'm loving it. So there's gonna be more kind of white flecks towards these lighter spots, and then we'll have them kind of spread out. And what we can do after it dries, if we feel like they're too white, we can do a wash over the top and kind of tone it down. So we're gonna start with just some dots, kind of clusters of white. Not necessarily a lot of individual dots, but like cluster sections. They'll probably stand out more in some of these spots. Yeah, I like that. Kind of really helps with the really bright parts kind of popping out. And again, you could do this with like white acrylic also. You remember that reverse coloring book that I showed you a couple weeks back? It's kind of like what I'm doing now, where I'm taking where some of the brightest points are of the star, and I'm kind of emphasizing it with the white dots. Aw, thanks, Marcy.
That was a weird book. It just gave you an eraser.
What?
It's a joke.
I don't get it. What were you
It's a reverse coloring book, so it just gave you an eraser.
Oh my gosh. Ball.
Here, I'll wait.
Try the video.
Name that movie.
What, me or chat?
Chat.
Oh.
I know you know the movie.
Well, yeah, but didn't it originally, like, isn't that something like what comedians just say in general? I don't know. It is from a movie, though. I'm gonna avoid putting any dots behind this so it doesn't mess up the wash that we're gonna do later. Yeah, you like it?
Rare, I got a good idea.
It was good. All right, how are we feeling about that, chat? I'm liking it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We'll give a little bit of a head start on some of the glow. So obviously, here's what I'm gonna do off stream is I'm going to finish this section here and the other half of the red giant. What I wanna start with you guys now is we're gonna start with some of the glow that we're gonna get, and we wanna complete this glow before we start adding any of the other color. So what we're gonna use is, let's start with an orange, because that can kind of help us map it out, and we can still place red over the top. Right, exactly. I ended up grabbing two of them. I found them at Barnes & Noble. Okay, so we're gonna grab our dark chrome yellow, and keep in mind, wherever we're gonna put this yellow, there will be red on top of that. But that's the nice thing, is even placing red on top of it, we'll get kind of an orangey red, and it'll still work. So this is a safe way for us to place our highlights in case in case I fudge it up at all. So let's go ahead and start with that. All right, so actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna color directly onto the page for this one. So I'm gonna dry my tip there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this one in the back. There's definitely gonna be some glow, but it's pretty far back, so it's not gonna be as much. So we're gonna take this, and we'll kind of follow the shadow areas that he has. Okay, so let's put some there. Now we've got where this crater kind of happened, so there's definitely gonna be some glow on here. On the edges that are going to get hit by sun. Obviously there isn't going to really be much glow down here because it's pointed away from the sun. There's a lot of shadow. However, what we'll probably end up doing, because we'll have the sun coming out a little bit here, even though it'll be strongly shadowed, we're going to have a kind of light red glow coming around the edge of the planet. And what we might end up doing is using a paint pen or a gel pen to block out these black lines on the outside of the planet, and use like I really like the red sleechy metallic gel pens, and so we'll probably use that on it as well. But for now, we're gonna take this and we're gonna start to map in where all of our red glow is gonna be. This right here is gonna get a lot of glow. Okay, we got this kind of smoke here, so we're gonna go around it. It'll probably be kind of a reddish smoke anyway. I haven't really decided what color this moon or planet is going to be yet, but we're just gonna roll with it. But there's definitely gonna be all along here. Let's see, let's do it here. We're gonna do here. Yeah, I'm glad we did this with pencil directly to paper. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, a lot of that is gonna have that red on it. Nerd. What's that? You goofball. This inside, although it'll be pretty dark, it'll definitely have some glow to it. Okay. And on the inside here and here. All right, we're just kind of rough, because once we add the rest of the color to the moons and the planets, it'll all make sense. So I'm just kind of, with the different shapes, I'm kind of sectioning where it's gonna fall. It's not just gonna be one flat color, it's gonna follow the lines of the little planets. Let's see, we're gonna do a little bit here and here, because it also looks like it was hit by something. So where I feel like the ground is kind of raised, that's also gonna get some of that glow. All right, hi Melissa, how are you? All right, so these peaks, They're going to be darker on the back side of it, especially if the, you know, if it's coming from this way and there's a bit of a peak, the stuff over here isn't going to be as bright as the stuff on the front. So now we're going to continue it like so. This will get like a white over the top, so it'll still be light from the tail of the jet. Okay, this one here, because it is still going to be really bright. Imagine if you're on a planet that has a red sun, like the general tone. Ooh, did I just get a paper cut? No, I'm kidding. The general tones are going to be red all the way around. Imagine if someone just put like a red filter over a camera. Okay, that's going to get it. Let's see, there's a little bit, this is broken glass, I assume. So here, here, pretty much all the front sides of these buildings are going to have it. I mean, and you see how quick this is going. You're just literally locking in so that your brain is like, okay, this is where I need to kind of change up the color a little bit. Here we go. And you get kind of an idea. And then we can always spread the glow further if we want. Okay. So this is going to have some shadow on the back side, the top of it. This will be good here. Let's see, that there. This one here will get it. We're going to have a little bit there. Because, I mean, this thing is close. It is really bright. So it is going to shine, shine, shine. But I did like that we looked at this page before we decided, you know, before we read the title of what it actually is, because it definitely read post-apocalyptic. But if I had read it, I would have had a hard time imagining that, you know, like, oh, this is before the planet basically explodes. But according to the description of the back, you know, people are starting to move back onto the planet. But I'm like, nah, planet's about to explode. I'm changing the narrative. You can make it what you want. I think that's the awesomeness of this book, is that you can literally do anything. Absolutely anything. All right, so now we're gonna grab our brush and we're gonna spread this color just a little bit, okay? So let's start over here. Okay. And it's okay if we spread it further than we want, because there's gonna be color over the top. You saw how much we layered on here, so. All right, you know, I think I want a bigger brush. Bigger brush. Where'd that one go? There it is. All right, bigger brush. Okay. Now I'm kind of trying to stick to the direction that I did. Kind of where if there's just like one line going out. It's okay if it's kind of rough. We're gonna refine it later when we come in with our reds and everything else. Again, just moving kind of quick. But it is all gonna make sense once everything gets put down. Ooh, that was too much water. Did you see how much that was? Whew, that was a lot. I got a little overzealous. I'll look up a chat here in just a minute. Okay. Are you guys starting to get a vision for where I'm going with this? Yeah, I've been saying about some using it, but brands are the museums. We haven't used the Artesian watercolors yet, but we will later. The museums and the Albert Durs. But honestly, you can use any watercolors that you have. I'll be honest, I think I would have a hard time doing this particular technique if I was using pencils. I would not feel nearly as confident. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do a giveaway. I'm just so wrapped up in what I'm doing. You guys want to do a giveaway while I finish these highlights? Okay, and the giveaway is going to be for an Amazon gift card. Shannon, I don't think we said how much it was. I got so wrapped up with this. I got so excited with the idea. And it's going to, if you win and you are in another country, I will give you Shannon's email and you can let her know which Amazon you use. She is, yeah. Well, Shannon organized this wonderful event, and she is doing some Amazon gift card giveaways.
Cool.
So I'm gonna get that running here. There you go. All right. All right. So let's go ahead.
I want to choose the word.
You want to choose the word?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Let me get it up. We'll let it run while I work on that. Let's see. Oh, giveaways. All right, Steve. What's the word?
Star.
Star. Very nice. There you go. Perfect. What Shannon said right there. All right, so go ahead and type in the word star. Type in the word star. Okay, and
Am I allowed to enter?
Steve.
Yes.
Well, you know, Steve, if you want to enter one, you got to watch the other streams and then join those giveaways. It'd be kind of weird if you won the giveaway from our yeah.
Let's save it from you.
That'd be weird.
I will not enter.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Shannon says you can. I always feel it's like it's that, you know, friends and family. I don't know. Do it, Steve. Just do it.
You're an employee of this radio station.
I'm employee of the month at Emily Illustrator.
How about if I win, you re-roll it, so somebody else gets the card, but then I have to color with you.
Yes. All right, guys. How about that? If Steve wins, that means he has to do another Steve stream. He never wins anyway, right? He doesn't.
This is true. It's a very low risk stakes here.
Watch. This is going to be the one time that you actually do that. Seriously, you can tell that I was so excited about this page. I completely spaced it. Let's put some of this orange on the rings a little bit too. I'm gonna do that because it's definitely gonna have some glow to it.
Yeah, it's gonna have everything's gonna have a reddish.
Yeah, everything. Hue, yes. Oh, I like it. Using the words. Guys, he's using color wheel words. I'm so proud of him. That's right. Steve owes us another stream anyway.
I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've been so
Behind.
everythinged.
Oh no, we've been absolutely everything.
I promise I will do one soon. Well, I guess Emily has to promise that.
Wow, way to just take over my channel, Steve. I mean, honestly.
Welcome to Steve Illustrator.
Okay. All right, are you guys getting a vision for it a little bit more? Because this is what I was seeing. Like, we're not even close to finishing this, but like in my head, oh, I forgot to wet this part over here. In my head, I was just seeing glow, like everything red, just, yeah. I think it's gonna look really awesome when it's done. Shade, hue, tone, tint, there you go. So yeah, if you want in on the giveaway, just go ahead and type in the word star.
Did it say you forgot the little planet?
Huh? This one's got it on it. It's just really little. Did I miss another planet? There's just the 3, right? Unless I've completely lost it. Which is also possible. See, that definitely needs plenty of yellow. Okay. All right, let's dry that. And when I'm done drying it, then we'll go ahead. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's real light because I'm imagining it's pretty far away. But when I put the red on it, it'll stand out a little bit more. If I could be assured of not dying any planet, imaginary planet, I think Pern. Yes, someone else said Pern earlier. Basically, I want to be any planet that would give me superpowers. Is there superpower planets? All right, we've got 28 users in. Come on, 2 more people. Just type the word star. There are 4 planets? Oh, well, there's the big one. There's the big one. I was thinking, 1, 2, 3. I definitely am going to get some of those clips for next time, though. Absolutely. Okay. This part's still a little bit wet. We got 28. Come on. Oh, there we go. Dawn put star. All right, 29. Let's see if we can do 30. Come on, there's 70, 60 in here. Who doesn't want an Amazon gift card? Just go wild. Just go crazy. Just type the word star. Just little bitty STAR. Yay, Nicole. Awesome. There's 30. All right. Oh, I'm pleased with how much we got done. That's gonna look so cool. All right, let's go ahead and, oh, we got another star, yay! All right, let's go ahead and roll it. Nicole, congratulations, Nicole. All right, let's see. Nicole won that. All right, Shannon, you wanna put your email in chat? Nicole, you are going to email Shannon and you are gonna let her know, or what is she? You're gonna let her know which Amazon you use. Just email me your Amazon of choice and email address for where you want to send it. There you go, exactly. Perfect, thanks Shannon. Here, you got it? Okay, no, I won't pin it, it's okay. All right, awesome. Well, like I said, we're gonna keep working on this. 2 weeks of Kerby lasts until the end of this week, but we're gonna keep going on this one until it's done. And next time I'll be giving away some coloring pages. Oof, on my cord here, hang on. Heat gun's all wrapped up in my chair. We're gonna do, give away some coloring pages. It's 11:55 now. So why don't we move over to Words on Stream? Guys, I'm loving this. Like I had the picture in my head. So here's where I'm gonna get caught up with for next time, okay? I'm gonna do the other half exactly the way we did it here and this little section here, and that's it. I won't do anything more than what we already worked on together on stream. And we'll keep going from there. So use what you learned in this section, apply it to these sections, and then we will be back on Friday to do it more. But let's see, what are we saying? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna get the rest of the red down and then see where I wanna pop it. Like that's why I've got the magenta, and I wanna do a few more like kind of dark spots. I think that would work really well. So let's go ahead and pull up Words on Stream. Because if you are new here and you are unfamiliar of what it is we're doing, at the end of streams, we like to play Words on Stream, which is a word game. You don't have to download anything. You just type your answers in chat. It scores like Scrabble, and it's just basically word scrabbles, and it's super fun because we can play with a lot of people. I know, right, Kenny? I cannot believe, like, it was so weird not streaming for like a week and a half. I was just like, I don't know about this. All right, let's go ahead and pause our music. Here we go. Turn that down. We're gonna turn this up. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and we're going to move over to our games. All right. And this, if I get it like set up before chat, like it just inevitably does not work. I'm new. Let's play. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and start. Like I said, you can either use the QR code or you just type in chat for your answers. So let's see, pull that. Let's see. So male, there we go. Oh, loin. There we go. So just like that, and then you got a little lock next to your name. When it unlocks, you can guess again. And it gets harder as we level up. Let's see. What about Manny? Like a mani-pedi? Just something kind of fun to do at the end of stream. Oh, Amino. There we go. Yeah. Well then what's the 6-letter word? Is Manilo? Oil man. Nice, Marcy. I would not have gotten that. Let's see. Mona. Maybe Mona's a word. I would laugh if that somehow like meant an actual word. Okay, so the other 2 words are going to start with L. So limbo. There we go. Lino, lane. What about L-A-I-M? Is that a word? M-N, no, because it'd be afterwards. What about Lamo? Trying to think. 2 more words. Maybe it could start with an N. Mila. Oh, moil. Oh, yeah, that is a word. What do you think, Steve? Got 2 seconds. We're playing words on stream, Steve. Ba-da-ba-dum. Skip 3 levels. Very nice. All right, continue. Aaron, #1 spot, followed closely by Momo. Let's see. Oh, I'll wait till you guys get it because there's a little bit of a delay. It's not fair if I see it beforehand. Megan, very nice. Let's see. Mile. Mill, very nice. Lime. Let's see. Rile, R-I-L-E. Is that a word? Gotta wait for me to unlock. There we go. Rile. Yes. 'Tis a word. Hey, Paul. Paul, you wanna come say hi? As long as you don't put your butt in the camera again, we're all good. Let's see. Rill. Is rill a word? Rill could be a word. About line. Oh, rill is a word. Come here, Paul. No. All right, he's not feeling it. He's like, I'm gonna chill on the rug. What about Myler? Oh, it was Myler, but Bird Lady got it. Nice, cleared the board. Very nice. All right, Megan, #1 spot on both. Very nice. All right, this one, there is a fake letter. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna wait, because it's not fair. Bonk. I love it, Shannon. Oh, Steve, you took it from me. I had it sitting here waiting. Psh. Psh. All right. All right, so the B is the fake letter. Do not use a word with the B. Oh, what about wink? Yeah, wonk. What the heck is wonk? Oh my goodness. Gown. Let's see. Oh, king. There you go. Wong, like that guy from the Adventures. Wink. What about wino? Winnow. Oh, wino is the thing. If we had another W, could we do winnow? Except that's not a real word unless you're in Sarah J. Maas's world. Let's see. Another 5-letter word. What about wooing with a 1 O? Interesting. Owing. There you go. Paul's stuck on the curtain.
Hey.
He sits there and just hangs on the curtain. Steve, #1. Psh.
Gotta be weird for the guy
Right,
that
Angela?
plays Wong in the Marvel universe since his last name is actually Wong.
That's right, it is, isn't it? I'm gonna try reach. Nice. Okay, so we know that those letters are fine. Let's see. The B might be fake again.
I tried to reach.
Oh, and beach. Yeah, okay, the B is fake. What about Archer? Oh, wait, no, I'm still locked out. Nice, Namalu. Oh, Acre. Nice. Char. Oh, no, wait, though, the B is fake. I wanted to do a B word, but it's fake.
Care.
Care, C-A-R-E. Race, nice. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am loving how this is turning out. Such a good idea, Steve.
Yeah.
It looks so cool. Sorry, I was admiring. What about hair? Oh, we already got hair. Hair here, racer. Oh, what about carer? Is that a word? It is a word. Nice. Each. There's another A letter word. What about error? Error. Ache. Okay, that that makes sense. Rare. Okay, one more 4-letter word. What? Oh my gosh, you're 12. Let's see. Oh, what was it? Oh, Rhea. Nice. All right, here we go. All right, so there is a hidden letter and a fake letter. What about, I'm gonna try shoal with an A. Okay, what about, try soup? Oh, the U might be the fake letter. Yeah, oh, it's an I, it's an I. Okay, so spoil. Polish, Megan, nice. Hips. Yeah, hips. Okay, so the second one is an H. What about HOLS? Holes? I feel like that's one, but maybe not. It is not. Okay, we do shop. Yeah, we did shop. Oh, ship. Ah, bird lady, nice. Let's see. What about oh, lisp? Did we do lisp already? Nice. Let's see. Oils, very nice. Let's see. We did posh. What about poles? P-O-L-S. Oh, it is one. Okay. Let's see. Did we do slop? Yeah, we did slop. Ship shop. Ship shop. What about shoal with just one O? No. Okay, so maybe. I don't know. That's a little bit rough. But it's all right. We got it. We met our goal. Oh, silo. Nice, RN. All right, skip 2 levels. Look at that, puts us at level 15. Gosh, that's a lot of letters. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. I'm just gonna try bagel, see if it's an E. Let's see. Try ugly. See if it's a U. Okay, what about, okay, boil. Is goyle a word? All right, so we know those are good. I'm gonna try oils. Maybe it's an S. Igloo. It's another O. It's another O. Okay. So we know that the B is good. Oily. So what is it? Oh, it's the A. The A is the fake letter. So another O. So biology, Maylin. Nice. I'm boogly. What the heck is boogly? I don't even know how to make it that word. I'm gonna go with bug in hot roasty. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my. Boogly. Gobi. Gobi Desert. Oh, is it? Well, but Gobi Desert. Oh, it's an okay. Oh. Just throwing it out there.
You could have been
Boogly. What the heck is boogly?
You got a boogie. You got
Gross.
No, like dance it.
Oh,
A
okay.
little boogly.
Oh my gosh. We should have a new Webster's dictionary of all Steve words. I don't even know. Bolo. That's all I got. Nope, I don't think I got. Nope, I did not do anything on that level. Boogly. I'm gonna figure out how to use that. Megan, very nice. Dance a little boogie, exactly. All right, hidden letter and fake letter, level 17. I'm gonna try.
5 letters.
What?
All 5 letters.
Oh yeah, all 5-letter words. I'm gonna try Joker. Maybe it's a K. Yearn. Nice. Okay, so that means we need to clear the J and the O. Oh, what about ornery? Nope. Hidden letters, not another R. Okay, so, oh, what about, no, because it needs to be 5-letter words. Yearn. Dang. What about rayon? Money. Oh, it's an M. It's an M. Oh, rayon was there. Good. Okay, it's an M, which means the J is the fake letter. So an M would be Monterey. Anemory. What about meanie? Oh wait, I already got meanie. Dang. And let's see, meanery. Anemory. Did I already do anemory? I'm just throwing up moaner. Is moanery a word? Oh my gosh, what is that word? Dang, that was rough. Mare, nice. That was rough, guys. That was rough. We'll go one more time. We'll go one more time. There we go. All right. Restart. That was hard. I have no idea what that was. All right. So no hidden letters, no fake letters. Divine. Endive. Envied. Gosh, you guys are fast. Dive. Vined. Devain. Veined? Nice. I don't really count that as mine though. I kind of just bogarted off of everybody else's words. Let's see. Need. Dine. Vide? Is vide a word? Hey, Sir Paul. The wall is not a scratching post. But Dane. D-E-I-N. Oh no, we're all done with our D words. Vide, there you go. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. V-I-D-E. Vend? Like a vending machine, there we go. We have one more. It's gonna start with either a V or an N. Need. Knive. Without the K. Naive. Neve. I know, it's a 4-letter word, but still. All right, we're all good. We'll probably get skipped 3 letters on this one. Not 3 letters, 3 levels. Oh my gosh, I can't word. All right, continue. Man, Steve and I are neck and neck. All right, no hidden letters, no fake letters. Oh, I know this one. Gonna get it because Steve will get it too fast. What? Did I not? Oh, vanilla has... I didn't have enough A's. Villain, and of course Steve gets it. I thought I was being so smarty. What about... Let's see. Vile, lane... Nile. Anvil. Steve, too good at this game. What about nil? Eh? Oh, come on, nil's totally word. Oven. There's 2 5-letter words left also. Nival. I really want there to be 2 A's in this word. Huh. Valen. Villa. There you go. Nilla. Vilna. Vanille. Valen? I'm just throwing in word combinations that maybe could work. I don't know, man. Envy. Envy. Okay, I need to tell words on stream. I'm officially making up new words. All right, very nice. Very nice. Skip 3 levels, huh? Maybe? Skip 2 levels, boo. All right, continue. Steve blowing us all out of the water. All right, I'm right there with you. Okay, no hidden letters, no fake letters. Oh. Got it. Which is gross. But, okay. I know! I saw it and I couldn't not type it. Oh my goodness. Nary a one. Nary another word choice. That's all it is. It's a medical term. Fine. Let's see. The bottom one's going to start with the 4-letter word is going to start with a Y. And whatever else on the other one. So you. Got Yuri. It happens to me all the time. You ran all the way to the store for some ice cream. Actually, that sounds delicious. Now I want ice cream. You are nice, Namalu. So a 5-letter word. Rainy. See, we just added a few extra letters. That's all it is. Dang, yeah, that's rough. I'm hoping this gets us to skip 3 levels, though. I always like the level jump. I keep looking over at my page. I'm really proud of it. I think it's gonna look really cool when it's done. All right, sinking last hits. Skip 3 levels, very nice. All right, continue. Yeah, I beat Steve on that one.
Very good one.
All right, I'm gonna guess C-A-L-L-I-N-G and the D is fake. That's what I'm gonna go with. Yep. Word is calling. So the D is fake. Clang, I like it. Oh, cling. So I'm gonna do cling. You're stealing it?
Yeah.
Word stealer. Let's see, clan. Clang, cling, align. That means that the other 5-letter word starts with an A too. Oh, land. Nice, met the goal. Oh wait, no, because the D was fake. Dang it, I'm the one who said it, and I can't even listen to my own instructions. My goodness. Let's see. I don't know, all the 4-letter words. Let's see, so we have 2 5-letter words and 1 6-letter word. Huh, I-N-G. G-L-I-N-G. Acing, just like you're acing this game. Oh, what about lacing? Yeah! Okay, I totally built off Steve's words, so I don't know how much that counts. Okay, one more 5-letter word. We do a line. Yeah, we did a line. It's gonna start with a C or less. So, what about G-A-L-I? No, that wouldn't work. Nolly. Yeah, I don't know about that. What that one is. But that should get us skip 3 levels. Very nice. Continue. All right, there's a fake letter in this one. I'm gonna go with a word that I'm gonna wait till the first word comes in because it's not fair. Create, there it is. That's what I was thinking. You're good, bird lady. Okay, so the I is fake. The I is fake. Okay, so let's go. Do we do trace? Yes, we did trace. Acre. Oh, react. React, R-E-A-C-T, react. Ah, nice, Annette. Let's see. What did I say was the fake letter? It's the I. Okay. Create I feel like that. Oh no, I'm thinking the create a something or other pencils. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Tree. Tease. Gosh, there's a lot of 5-letter words. Cart, like a la carte. Cater, crate. Eater, nice. All right, one more. A-E-C-E-R. No, that's not gonna work. Actor with an E. Carrot, nice. All right, look at that. Clear the board. Very nice. Aaron, first on that one with a net right behind. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. A sluice. How do you spell a sluice? Sluice. I don't think it's right.
S-L-U-I-C.
That sounded like a lot of letters. Maybe it's a D? Q's. Okay. What about... Dang, that's rough. So it's either gonna be okay, curse. Okay, so the... Oh, it's an R! It's an R! Okay. Sucra, isn't that a word? Maybe not. Curse, I'm thinking the G is the fake letter? Rescue, reuse, there it is. Okay, so the G is the fake letter and the R is the hidden letter. So let's do seer. Oh wait, we already got seer. Sewer? As in one who sues. There we go. Oh, ruse, R-U-S-E. Nice, Shannon. Let's see. Let's do. Let's see. Cures. We did cures. Cure. Oh gosh, we haven't reached the goal yet. No G. What about secure? Oh, glitchy, same time, nice. Or cues. What about cues? It's just cues by itself. Hey, but we reached our goal, so we'll continue. Dang, that was close. That was real close. We got it though. Nice. All right, continue. Oh, enjoy the next level. It's like they do that and they're like, oh, skip 3 levels. And they're like, yeah, enjoy the next level. Good luck. Good luck, you only made it 1. All right, hidden letter and fake letter. So only 5-letter words, unless that hidden letter is a U. I doubt that. Yeah, I'm gonna flues. All right, fleas. All right, the Q is the fake letter. So flaws. I'm gonna try an R, safer. Leaves. Maybe it's another S. Seals. What is it? Waffles. It's another. I love waffles. It's another F. Okay. So another F. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Singular. Waffle. I'm gonna do waffs. Or waff. Oh no, it has to be 5 letters. Never mind. Okay. So what about? Did we do flaws already? Yeah, we did flaws. Now I just want waffles, man. Okay, what about whales? There you go. I just keep thinking fleas over and over. False. Nice, Annette. All right, so the last one's gonna start with a W. W-A-F-E-S. Waifs. Wheels. Nice. Cleared the board. I didn't help at all. All right, level 19. All right, so now we have, the answers are hidden now. So if somebody puts their answer in chat and it pops up, then be sure to check. Okay, so I'm gonna try Verge. Oh, Steve, what did Steve do? Steve did Giver. Okay. Megan did Grave. So that means that the O is the fake letter. The O is the fake letter. Christine! Vinegar! Nice, yes. Okay, the O is definitely the fake letter. So what about Viner? Okay, so the extra letter was N. It's an N. It's an N. Steve did Given. Okay. Let's see. Range. Okay, let's do. Dominique did grain. Aaron. I don't know what Aaron did. All right, let's see. Rug. Oh, what about? No, was the G? No, the O was the fake letter. That's what it is.
Anger.
Anger. Did we already do grain? We must have. Oh yeah, Dominique did grain up there. Let's see. And what is it again? It's an N. I am drawing a blank. Ooh, Evelyn. What did Evelyn do? Graven. Nice. Oh, did we do? No, it's not an O. Okay. Graven. We do knave. No, we are. Okay, all 5. But there's only one more 5-letter word. Oh my gosh, guys, we need one more word. My brain stopped thinking. Ah! No, we did all the 5-letter words. Sinking last hits. Sinking last hits. Oh, so close. Guys, my brain just stopped working. It was done. Oh my goodness. That was so good though. All right, let's see. Did that go back to it? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. Let's close that. I'm gonna turn that down. You guys did so good. Oh, that's loud in my ear. There we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Hang on, I gotta pull my dashboard over here again. But yeah, I am really excited with where this is going. So again, take what you learned here, apply it to this section of the red giant and this section, and then we'll pick up where we left off at. It's gonna look so cool. So cool. Shannon, first of all, thank you for organizing this whole event. If you want to know who else is streaming, let's see, who's on tonight? Renee, are you on tonight? I can't remember. I'll have to look at it. But the link for the event is in the description below. We will continue this on Friday, all right? And and if you post any Kerby pictures this week, be sure to use the, hang on, The little hashtag there, hashtag 2 weeks with Kerby. 2 weeks with Kerby, all right? Okay, everyone, have a great rest of your week. It was so good. Oh, Amy and then Renee, perfect. It was so good to hang out with you all again. I missed you all so much. I think this was a great kickoff to it. I'll see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week. Stay healthy, stay safe, keep being awesome, and I will chat with you all later. Bye.